Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner. How you doing, guys? Hello. Oh, you're moved. I'll try to move you gently. Okay, you're closer to me now. So, what I'm trying to say is this time I wanted to show to people the second part of the procedure of PlayStation 5 port replacement because I do see again I do see again people struggling with this procedure, yes, like HDMI port replacement. So let's switch to the microscope. Okay, switch on the microscope. So this port is already soldered. I don't know if I have a photo from before. I remember I did that, so if I find it I'll show you as well. Just need to go through the photos and yes, okay, so I was showing this photo earlier on, and actually not this one, I was showing you the other one. Okay, so you see, so I've replaced this solder here on the, well, I don't see my mouse, but anyways, you see the hot air from underneath. I'm using about 450 degrees Celsius, so that's over 800 Fahrenheit. I've placed here a new solder at the top above it and on the pads. The small capacitor is still there, yes, so that's the good thing. And once these are melting, it's above 5 minutes. I can't tell you exactly because I don't count it, but I'm trying to look at the 5 minutes and I don't do anything apart from holding it. I don't hold it deeper as well because there is this Panasonic chipset, if you can see it, and you can burn that one, and that's 48 quid if you want to buy it in the UK, and if you want to buy it on AliExpress you pay £36, and sometimes you can get a dodgy one, so it won't work. You replace it and you think there's other issues, but actually this chip which came is just dodgy. So yeah, original chips are dear, and unfortunately, if you buy about £35 pay for this chip, you might end up in a trouble. That's why I've stopped buying them on AliExpress and on Alibaba. I would recommend to always have one chip in stock, at least one port in stock, so that's what I want to say. And now you see that after 5 minutes it will be about probably 6 to 8 minutes, something like that, with that temperature. And air I've got about 3/4, yes, on the speed, and then it will start, you'll start to see that some of those pads will start to shine. When they start to shine, you'll know that it's starting to melt. Then you just need to keep on going. All of them have to be shiny. And what's happening is, before I was moving a lot this hot air. Now no, now if I'm moving it's just tiny moves or none. Yes, I'm just holding in this position, and then I'm tapping with my tweezers those 4 ground pads, and if I can see that the solder is loosely melted and it's just liquid, it's not anymore like a stiff, yes, so then I can put that port in. But what I'm doing is, before placing it, I'm holding it above just a bit, because when you put cold port on the hot surface, what's happening is this port is gluing to it and you can't move it, and then you're getting frustrated, and then you can't align it properly, and something holds, something didn't even enter it, yes. So this is really important to understand. Next, let's switch to this, yes. And next, when you put it, and you need to make sure that it's flat on 4 ends. So I didn't check all, but I did check some, and you can see that some of them will be holding well and some of them won't, and that's natural. Barely any time I've got that it's oh, that's stiff. You don't need to press it hardly, yes. That's stiff, that's stiff, yes. Look how many are stiff. This side is quite good, yes. Oh, that's loose. There is a loose moose about this hoose, yes. 1, so that's third and fourth in the middle. Yes, that's here. Oh, that's another one. So one, and then break, because that's a good one. Then another, so it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 7 needing correction. Okay, so again that will be 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So let me grab the iron. Again, what the temp... Oh, sorry guys for that one. Unfortunately, I've lost the connectivity in the scope. Okay, and the light is sort of dark. Okay, so yeah, that's the tip. Need a clean up. Now the best way, because I've got 480 degrees, we don't need that. I switched to 400, so it will lower down a bit. Now we can use a bit of a flux here. Okay. And now with 400 degrees it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so oh, I don't see now those, so I need to poke it again. 1, 2, 3, so that should be about this one. Or am I wrong? Oh, this one. See, I'm bad with this when it comes to multitasking. Now, let's count the pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought this one was moving. No. 9. Now what, let's heat it up. It will be better because we will see if you put too hard too far, what's going to happen is that you will start to melt plastic inside. That's not what you want. That's the one which was, and it's slightly not what I would want if that's still moving, of course, because it could be that I've soldered. Yeah, I've soldered it. As long as they are not connecting, that should be okay. But again, hey ho. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, so I'll put this aside. My iron is going into the standby on 200 degrees and it will stop stuck there. So again, this. Oh, that's wrong. This one here. Let me move, shake it. Okay. Oh, this one. Hmm. This one is fine, this one is fine. Oh, that's still moving. Oh, the postman probably. Be right back. Hold on a second, I'll pause it. Okay guys, sorry I didn't unpause, I just finished the soldering and I just realized that I should unpause the recording. I just sprayed this with an IPA. If you would remove this capacitor here, the small on the right hand side at the pins 17 and 18 on the right hand side, you can buy them on eBay. Don't neglect it. They are not dear. You can buy them 10 for a few quid. So yeah, that's my recommendation. I'd not leave it, you know, I'd not leave a customer. Now keep in mind that you might struggle with tweezers to install it, so you know, just take your time. Yes, take your time. There is nothing worse than just being in a rush with these. I've lost it not once, so I know what I'm talking about. Looking for paper. I prefer kitchen towel rather than toilet paper because it just leaves less marks over there. And now you should test it before assembling it as well. So how are you gonna test it? Yes, you might be asking, and that's a good question. Oh, it doesn't look pretty, but as they are holding well, you know, I can't complain. So yeah, how we're testing them is meter into the diode mode. Okay, get a diode mode, great. And then I know most of them, like from top of my head, but I want to show you. Let's switch to the, okay, and let's switch from photos to Inte.Team. And in the blog section, in the main menu, you don't see, but it's above, it's a blog. So Inte.Team/blog. And then you've got HDMI port reading in game consoles, and I've left here, I need to add more because I've got more. And you've got PS5, yes, so left is red probe to right black probe in the diode mode, yes, and then in between 1 and 2 you've got OL and so on, yes. So let's switch to the scope back again, and I'll be looking at the list and I'll be looking at the meter. Okay, I've got it in the diode mode, and so that's OL, so that's accurate. That's 039. I've got written 737, so that's OL. That should be double OL now. So that's OL and that's OL. Great. Now what about this one? It's 839. Very good. So now will be double OL. 1 OL. Great. OL. Superb. And that's 839. Okay, great. That's OL and that's OL should be as well. Yes, great, awesome, nailed it. Now 839, and now should be one bit less. One here is OL. Even when I'm pressing it hardly. Okay, that's weird. So that's OL as well. Okay, that's weird. I'm missing here a signal. I don't know if that's okay. When I'll assemble it, I'll know. And that's 2344, and on my one is written 1386. So take with a grain of salt, because I was using my old meter. I'll need to update them, but I've got no time right now. With my old meter, which wasn't so accurate. Ooh. Okay, I know why. I'm touching things which I suppose not to touch. When I'm touching red, it's 581, so it's fine. And then again, here should be a well. No, 739. Okay, so the last one, to this one is OL, but to the left one is 739, which is okay. So the one which I didn't write down, it's 17 to 19. You will have a reading as well. If you won't have that reading, so at the, I don't know if you can see it, where the capacitor is, yes, so that's 17, 18, 19 pins. So in between 18 and 19 it should be OL, like open loop. In the 17, 18 you should have a reading, and in between 17 and 19 you should have a reading as well. That's mean that the connection is stable, it's fine, yes. So I'll wipe it again, I'll put it, I'll test it. That was the whole purpose of the video, so I won't be dragging it. You get 16 minutes for now. Hopefully you get a value out of it. Hopefully you've learned something. If so, or if you're finding useful and can help others, please leave us some like button. Not many people leave like buttons. Barely anybody is commenting. So it's you know, it's I'm trying to record as much as I can about those repairs in detail, rather than just another YouTube channel where somebody is bragging how they can do their stuff. Yes, that's not a value. That's just bragging and catching more viewers, whereas I've got repairs. I don't need viewers for that purpose, but I want to teach others so that people can learn for real fixing electronics. And that's not a science which you can't grasp. That's something which you can learn. That's a skill, not a talent. Yes. So sorry for bugging. I'm always forgetting. Yeah. What I want to say is, if you're finding something that it's not clear or it's not very, like I could say more about something, leave it down in the comments below. But that's it. That's everything in this video. Again, thank you for all the likes, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.